Hello! So the new season 39 has finally started after a month of a break. And so I'm doing the first war here on path 7. It's a new version of the path. So I practice a bit during off season, but I'm not 100% confident. I'm a bit rusty also in this war. The first fight will be against Kingpin. And there is this node that if he purifies something, he will reflect part of the damage to you. So the idea for me is to be invisible as quickly as possible. I mean, being able to phase, because this way I won't get part of the damage reflection, let's say. And apparently mission accomplished, because my health bar is looking pretty okay. So now I can phase, basically. I don't receive any of the damage because this Kitty Pryde is duped. So it seems that this version of the Path 7 is much easier than the one we had before. Apocalypse is like a pretty good attacker for this node, for this path. Kingpin is pretty easy. Before you had him like on Energize, and you could hit an SP2 in the face and you would suffer a lot. Now you have plenty of time to bait SP1 and don't suffer the consequences of Energize. On the second node you have a Doom. I guess the reason why they place Doom there is because the node can put an armor break on him, and Doom is immune to armor break. And since I have like many metal champs on my path, I decided to bring Magneto for this war. So the plan is really simple: parry heavy, SP3, and basically until like this until the end of the fight. There is a synergy between Magneto and Kitty Pryde. If you have like I think a debuff on you and you phase while you play Kitty, you get like a fury, which will be useful at the end of this war, because I will fight the Korg on Hazard Shift. And also I will take a Nick Fury on this thing, node 23 I think, where you have like the, the rooted thing. Since you may get a bleed from time to time, at least it will be compensated with a Fury. So I took some block damage. I intentionally tried not to dex it properly because sometimes I mess up. So I prefer to, block a bit and then dex. This way I don't receive too much damage. So that's it. The Magneto fight is kind of easy, parry heavy SP3 against a guy like Doom. So then we have Nick Fury. So it wasn't expected that I would take this fight, but in the end the guy who was supposed to take it couldn't, so I went in. I thank a lot Goldsy, who accepted to put wax pre-fight on this node. The wax here is pretty useful because when you parry with Kitty Pryde, you immediately receive 3 prowesses. And given that you have a 6-second time window for the rooted node, you want to get above 10 processes pretty fast. There, you see, I was below 10. I couldn't go and block a ball, and I got rooted. Also, that was pretty late at night, so I wasn't very awake, let's say, to dex the heavy attack, Nick Fury's heavy attack. There again, a heavy attack I will take in the face. So when I fight Nick Fury, what I try to do is to phase into the SP1, because what I'm doing here, by the way, because of the dupe the awakened ability of Kitty Pryde, I don't receive any damage. I want to bait the special 2, which wasn't the case here, mainly because I'm afraid of the bleed damage I may get. Which in this case I don't know whether it's bad or not, because I could have this fury thanks to the mag's synergy. Finally, second phase. So have you noticed I haven't used any special attack? The reason being I want to have those prowesses, and I'm always conservative when I need them. Here Nick throws a special 3, but I managed to take it while phased, so I don't receive any damage. Dexing special 2 again. And I finally finish with a special 3. So next fight will be day 2 of war. I will have 2 fights with metal gems, so I will use Magneto. Unfortunately, I wasn't really awake when I took them. I mean, it was like at least 1 hour after waking up, or even 1 hour and a half. But you know, I had a pretty tough night, so you will see my reflexes are not wonderful. I will eat a special one soon in the face. Will be now. Pretty bad, huh? There I managed to parry. I should have dex, right? But I mean, I parried. And finally I go to special 3. Next fight is against the Mojo. I was hesitating between using Mags and Kitty Pryde, but since I wanted Kitty for the fight after, I decided to go with Mags. You will see, I don't know whether it was a good idea, in the sense that soon Mojo's aura will be up, and I will get some degen damage, losing half of my life because of it. So I don't know whether with Kitty Pryde would have gone better, but the fact is that with Mags, then there, I don't know why I ate that heavy attack. So there I panicked a bit. I'm blocking the special 2 because you never know if I may mess up or not. And finally, I will be able to go to a special 3. So that fight was close, but I managed to survive. And finally, the last fight is a Korg in the boss circle with hazard shift and stun immunity. Goldie was nice enough to place a pre-fight, but then I forgot that I had stun immunity, so I mean it's good for the increased damage, but basically I won't be able to have many prowesses in this fight, and you will see I will have a hard time to keep them high. Like I would like to be above 10, you know, to go unblockable and stuff. Instead, I cannot even phase. I got intercepted by Korg. I hit his block. I managed to phase into the SP1, but then again I don't have any prowesses. Hitting his block. Got intercepted again. So there I decided to go special 3, which is something I don't do typically because there is a hazard shift node. But I anticipated I would get cornered, and I thought it's better like to throw him to the other side of the screen, you know. So then I'm starting to freak out, you know. Am I going to die? So I decided to intercept him. That went okay. I finally have like a acceptable number of crosses. I can go unblockable. And I can finish the fight with a special attack 3. And Korg will be over. And so that's it for this war. It was a win. Hopefully we can come back to tier 3. At least I'm happy I managed not to die in this new version of Pass 7 first attempt. Thank you everybody, and see you around.